Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Alarm. Welcome in, Yummy. Welcome in, Shame Def. Welcome in. How are y'all doing? Hope you had a good weekend. Hello, Jesse. Welcome in. Still setting things up. Happy Sunday to you as well, Rachel. Thunderman. Welcome in. Rad Owen. Yo. Don't know why I did that. Um, Let me load in the world first, so that we don't get um, annoyed by chunks loading in. All right. So I started playing with Streambot, and I didn't realize how much my brain would hurt playing with it. It's a bit much at the start, but once you get once you know how like the program works, because it's pretty. The UI it looks pretty old fashioned. They're working on it. But it it's pretty good actually. You just have to get used to it. Um, hello, EFX. EFX, is that how you say it? First time, thank you, Million Arrow. Welcome in. It's starting to click now. 20 hours to play with it. Yeah, probably. Got a build question. What's the question, Yummy? What's the question? Thank you for the follow. What's the question, Yummy? How do I make a chimney on your roof? Depends on the roof, to be honest. Also, very much depends on what style you're going for. It's saw a spoiler from the laundromat from Beardy. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, what do you think? Do you know Million? Do you know what's in it? How it works, or haven't you seen that yet? Because it's done. Uh, hello, Kroll. Welcome in. These are all create components, right? Yes. No, I saw some redstone. That's the only real thing. Well, I do have to head over to spawn. So, if you guys want, I can take you guys through it and how it works. Can we see the laundromat? You can see it. I see that a lot of people want to have a look at it. Too basic of a question? No, Yummy. It's a good question, the chimney question, but the problem is it's a very open question because how do you make a chimney, or how you make a chimney depends on what style of building you do, what style of roof is on it, or what is the chimney used for. Is it a cooking? Is it a chimney that's over a cooking fire? Is it central heating chimney? It really depends on like the use, time, place, where it is, and so on. So yeah, it's my first house built entirely on my own. I would have to. You know what you do, Yummy? You post the image in Discord. I'll have a look at it. Post your builds. That looks complex right there. We've been working on it for a while now, but we're nearing the end. So the plan for today, we're going to spawn for a couple of building blocks, but the plan for today is I've got this simple minecart setup. I do want to fix those wheels up a little bit. They're too bulky in my opinion. But this is basically when people are done, right? They're gonna sit in here. This is gonna take them all back along this track, and it's gonna put them back at the start so that they can pick up their stuff. So we're gonna build a tunnel today. A tunnel that hopefully looks decent enough. But to do that, I do need to go and pick up some blocks. Plus, we can have a look at the laundromat while we're there. Hello, Hellhound. Welcome back, Watermelon Theory. Hope you're doing well. Also, it's very hot out today, so if I look sweaty or disheveled, blame the heat. This is gonna be for the next couple of secret tunnel. Yeah, exactly. Secret. I can't play it because copyright infringements. But yeah, secret tunnel. Maybe that's something I need to learn on the mandolin, right? Maybe that's the next song we learn on the mandolin. Okay, so laundromat. First of all, I need a bed to sleep in because otherwise this is gonna be. Oh god. This is, okay, for people who don't know, this is how I load in spawn. It's very slow. Very choppy. But it is a thing. It is how it goes. Do you not have audio splitting away from your VODs? I do, but apparently that didn't do it on the last track, on the last VOD. But so I would have to look into it first before attempting. Also, like Twitch, I don't really care on Twitch's end because they're not as I'm not gonna say strict, but their programs and their software is not as good as YouTube's. Like 1 or 2 seconds on YouTube will get you copyright striked, or will get you copyright infringements on your video. Who are you today? I am Eggs today. This is the laundromat. Well, it's a diomat now. Utility at its finest. That looks amazing. It looks good, right? It looks... So my inspiration was, you know those run of the, like, the laundromats that you see on the outside of town? Not like city center, but like on the outskirts of the city. In an old, like, industrial building. That's kind of the idea. So you have the waiting room. You've got some posters. Right. Yeah, right, some posters. And basically what this does is people can bulk dye their items in here. So let's say they need 7 stacks of yellow wool, but they only have white. They can come in, put their white wool in here, and then their payment up top, and then this system will dye it. I can show you how it works. We grab a diamond. Let's say we want to make our bed. What color are we going to make our bed, chat? The first message, the first color I see, I'm going to pick. Green. Okay, let's go. Green. All the way at the end. They're set up in some sort of rainbow pattern, but beds goes in there. It'll appear right there, as you can see. We do payment in there, and it's going to start dyeing our bed. And then we can pick it up right here in the barrel. It's a interesting setup, and I'm probably only gonna do, like, I'm not gonna explain it right now. You'll have to watch the video to see what it does. Also, why did you not release that? Oh, right there. I'm not patient. But yeah, this is it. I've got some... Oh, this is also interesting. Maybe you've seen this on Chosen stream, if you watch Chosen. But we have some vending machines out here as well. Containing some interesting stuff. So that's the laundromat. That's basically what that does. No sales yet. Maybe we look at the market stall while we're here. Who's your favorite YouTuber? I don't like the whole who's your favorite type thing. There's a lot of YouTubers that have a lot of interesting content and that do their own thing. I'll watch people, and I don't watch other people. It's not who's my favorite. It also varies very much. Like one day I can watch Minecraft content, and on the other hand, I'll like another day I'll watch totally different other content. So it's very like I am not the kind of person that sticks to one thing very much. Same with music. I am all over the place with music tastes. But yeah, this is a laundromat. I had the idea because we have this flat area up here, right? A large flat area. And my idea was to either put like an apartment building on it, so that if you look from here, you can see like an apartment towering over, or hold on, karaoke. But I would have to figure out a way to put custom songs and lyrics in the game. But having karaoke would be fun. Make a bar, something like that. Bar with like a karaoke machine in it. Did you already see Herbert? Yeah, I visited Herbert with Legion. He's behind the courthouse, right? Also, I also noticed something else. Something has changed about Herbert. Herbert's still here. His items are gone though. There's no longer 8 items. And they're no longer all different. Also, I'm gonna tell you a little secret today. Tell you a little secret today, chat. Somebody activated the ritual? Yeah, exactly. Somebody activated the ritual. Question is who, right? ASMR with eggs? Nah, I don't think I'd be good at ASMR. I don't think I'd be good at it. I didn't pick up any blocks, did I? Okay, never mind. I'm gonna show you a little secret today, chat. It was me all along. It was me all along. Right, secret tunnel time. Secret tunnel. Okay, I am running out of stone apparently. Dude, I am running out of stone. Like, what? Hello? No stone in there. No stone in there. No stone in there. A couple bits. Not enough, though. Oh, God. Did any one of you guys in the server make the whole create stuff? What do you mean? Like the mod? I don't think any of us are devs on the mod. Okay, we do still have to go back. I need stone. Automated, I think Chosen has automated a fair bit of it. And then Beardy has a lot of the power components automated. Seems that you need a central storage. The thing is, once I'm done with the dungeon, I don't need to be there at all, right? So I don't want to set up a storage room in a place where I'll be gone in like a week or two, maybe. No, I'm not gonna put up a week or two. Maybe like I don't know how long it'll take. The problem, okay, so we're at a stage in the dungeon where it's close enough for me to see the end of the whole project, right? The problem is, it's also at that point where I keep finding different problems that I still need to fix and that I don't have a solution for yet. So, just me. So the problem is, I keep saying, oh yeah, it'll take 2 more weeks to get it done, and then I'll find a different problem that I need to solve, and that adds another week, and then it adds another week because apparently I'm stupid and I can't solve any problems. But yeah, no, the problem, I can't really say when it'll be done. Hopefully a shulker of stone will do. Maybe we should bring a couple more, just to be sure. What theme park did you choose? We still need to choose. And should I on 3? Why? Is it on 3? I've always played on it. Why is that a problem? I don't know why. It's on auto. It's not on 3. It's not on 3. It will, yeah, but see, alarm. That's all fun and games, but I still need to put out videos, and I can feel why people are not having as much fun viewing, like watching it drag on too long. A lot of people are just want to see people play it. I've been waiting all day for a friend to wake up because told me I need to tell you something you need to know. Over, it's probably no. Okay. So I want to get the dungeon done as fast as possible so people can see it, and so I can start a new project, because that's what gets you views, right? And yes, we're all doing this for the fun of it and because we're all enjoying it. But if I want a season 2. If I want a season 2 and I want to have an argument as to why we still need to keep a season 2, the argument is it still brings in views, right? It doesn't really matter for me because this is not my job, right? This is, for me, it's fun and games, but for others people on the server, this is their job. They need to make money with it. You know, hotbar. Very fun. So I want to make sure that people are still raking in views on their videos. Not particularly on mine. I really don't. Maybe that's the wrong mentality to have, but I don't really care about my views that much. I do care about like Beeries and Stam's videos, who are like, they don't have a day job. This is their job, right? They need to earn the money. They need to... Well, no, not really the views. I just want season 2, to be honest. I want to keep playing with these guys. That's the actual reason. Okay, let's do this. Let's get going. Let's actually be productive for a day. So things we need to do today is, well, factually build the tunnel. It doesn't have to be too big, just big enough to not hit the walls with the cart. And then I need to bring this all the way down to half slab level. So yeah, we'll start over here. We'll build out a little room, basically attaching this guy over here. How did you meet the other players? Was it through Minecraft? Through the server, yeah. I mean, Stam I met through the Flip community, and he was the one that invited me to this. So I hadn't really like I didn't know the other guys. I knew of the other guys, but I didn't know them personally. Let's do that. First of all, I need to make sure that's going to be the door. That might also be something. If we get the tunnel in place today, and we have time left, we'll do the doors as well. How's the train gonna go back to the station? This doesn't need to go to the station. This needs to go all the way back to the front of the game. Yeah, I just need to like, yeah, let's just do that. I think that'll be enough. This is like your I don't know. We still need to dress all of this up. This is what hasn't been planned out, right? All the rest was planned out. This is all I'm winging it. So show-ish is gonna take a while. I think. And I'm not sure, to be honest. Don't know how long it's gonna take. But this is gonna be like step one. Is just getting the actual like bottom wall in. I want this to be tight and like I don't want it to be very wide. We can break out a wall here and there when we're done with the entire tunnel. And give it some shape, but I don't want it to be like a huge tunnel. Okay. I'm getting the feeling that 2 shulker boxes of stone might not be enough. Alrighty. I think this is about it, right? Let's do all the way up here. So bring this guy out. Right, like this. My question is, and this is why I put like the bottom floor or the bottom of the wall in first. Are we gonna clip the wall when we ride the cart? Damn it. Those wheels need to be fixed though. Yeah, those wheels need to be fixed. But I like it. I like how that turn is really tight. Do you guys have any ideas what we can do for the wheels? Because those are too wide. We could try... maybe you could try a cobblestone. Probably. We could do that, yeah. Small cogs. Maybe. You know what, let's... while we're here. Copycat cogs might actually do the trick though. Get some zinc in there. How many shulkers do you have? I have all the shulkers. I have a lot. These are all create, right? These are all create and redstone based. They're kind of sorted. This is like all signal based and rotational power based. So anything that's redstone, that's create, but it's redstone or like rotational power based. This is it. Then this is all like contraption blocks and like processing blocks and like actual interactive blocks. This is redstone, all vanilla redstone stuff. This is overflow. This is just a second box of whatever is in here, usually. This is all fluid based, and this is all crafting ingredients. And then this is all stones, all different types of stones. Also, apparently an ender chest. You're not in here correctly. You should be in decorative. These two are decorative. These two are woods, and like wood-based items. These are like drops and like I don't know, miscellaneous. These are non-sorted. So this is like a bit of everything. But there is a system to the madness. There is a system to the madness, people. Don't worry about it. I don't need 8 of these, though. What did I make 8? Copycat blocks. And then if we don't like the texture, we could give them different textures if we wanted to. But yes, let's do... you... Why don't you make a backpack with create? I don't know. Why not? I guess. I don't know. The problem is not having them be small. I want them to be closer to the cart, I guess. Like this is still making the cart so wide. Gotta be careful, those are saws. It's just making the cart so hello? Hello? Thank you. See, it's still wide, you know? Placard or something? Maybe a valve. Let's try a valve. And for good measure, we can, if we wanted to, get some light gray dye. Turn it light gray. Mob heads? Mob heads are also very, very big. Oh, 100%. Yes, we're doing that, dudes. And dudettes. That looks so much better. Yes. 100%. Why didn't I think of that earlier? How does one make a valve? Easy. This is why we have this box. 3 of those. You can dye the valves? Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna dye them freaking gray. Because they're beautiful. Okay, we are starting a new box, guys. We are starting a new box. This goes in rotational. We're starting a new box. It's gonna be the copycat box. Boom. Copycats. There's some copycats in here, I think. Somewhere. Copycats. Copycats. They all go in here from now on. Oh, first die. Die, 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 die. Is that not how you make gray dye? Like gray dye? Yeah. I don't know why that was so much trouble. Right, let's go and put some valves on our cart. Well, hello, Mr. Spider. Thank you. And you can dye it. Wait, what? How many shulkers do you have? Okay, at least 3. Yeah, at least 3 is the correct answer. The witch delivery system. Oh, dude, that looks so much better. The witch delivery system. Probably after I'm done with this. One for every day of the week plus a spare. Exactly. We all need a spare some days. Okay, let's turn you back into a minecart. Now I am curious. Oh, dude, yes. Because some of the create contraption blocks don't do well with minecarts. And eventually the train controls that are in the minecart right now are going to go below the minecart, so they will not have control. Ads are annoying, I know, but still. They're here. They're here. I can't control them. The only thing I can do is warn you guys that they're coming. Did you play some mandolin today? No, I did pick the guitar a bit today. So, yeah. I did pick up the guitar a little bit today. Question is, how high do we want to make it? I kind of want to make it like a variable height, but I'm not sure if this will be big enough, tall enough. Also, hello, lovely. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Wait, so this, and then that's a block up. So this one needs to go block up. Come on. Right here needs to go block up, and then another block up right here. If you want to follow the curve of the actual, like the little road that we have. Why not modify the wagon to do the walls and as it goes? We could. Actually, yeah, we could. Because that's technically just adding deployers, right? And a few. Does it read shulkers in a contraption? Like, can I just put the shulkers on the contraption, and it'll take stone from that? Yes? Okay. Good to know. Okay, first of all, we are not going to do that in here, because I do want to keep this little guy. So I'm going to write this out to like a central part. Did you manage to finish your laundromat? It is all done. It's all up and running. And this we do need to bring out to a half step, but because right now we're sitting on the floor, which is not good. See, kind of weird, you know? No clue. I got the backpack and storage. Wait, what? What? Relocate it. And then we need to drive it over. We need to get a station in there. Station. My question is, How do I do this the best, like the easiest way? Do I add controls to it as well so I can turn off everything? Yeah, it's gonna take. Do I have control? How do you make redstone controls? Wish I could play the create mod. Oh god, I jumped. You could. I don't know what's stopping you, but we're doing well. I'm doing fine. It's a bit hot, for my liking, but nothing we can handle. We're going to build train. I mean, these are not necessarily trains in the aspect that everyone else is building trains, but sure. Won't work if your train is too tiny. You think they can't? Yeah. Well, we're trying, you know. Now, what I want to do is I want to bring out this guy because that tunnel, right? Is that going to be enough? And then we do that. I think that'll be enough, right? We don't want it to be too big. We can always edit the frame a little bit. I can only play on PlayStation 4. Oh, okay. That, yeah. I think it's winter for you. Oh, you're Southern Hemisphere. Interesting. Currently have to lay 20k track on the server. Good luck. I really appreciate how different your streams are and builds are from the others. It's like the weird guy in the basement. Kind of, yeah, that's kind of me in real life as well, dude. And then if we put these like that, that could work, right? I do kind of want to be able to put whatever block I want in them, so we'll do that. Boom. Another one. Your lighter's about to break. I know. I've seen it. I've got it. I've got backups. No need to be worried about it. Come on. Good. Now we put some stone in there. Oh, you can make it work. I can make it work what? Also, I might have to do this so you guys can actually see. Now, I need to be able to glue this together. So what I'll probably do is that those are just temporary. And then we glue, boom, that together. I think X has the most. I think Stam has the most lashes. I've got like what, 4 or 5 maybe. That's about it. Sugar blocks, stone. I know. I'm gonna put them on the stone blocks. Just purely for aesthetic reasons. No, never mind. Purely for aesthetic reasons, we're gonna do that. Okay, and then I indeed need the shulker boxes of stone. I don't think we'll have enough, but we can always get more. Okay, I'd say let's try it out. Hello, Bro Cody. Welcome in. We'll assemble our little train. Boom. It's already placed a beautiful stone ring. That big enough? I mean, yeah, we'll put some stairs in there, but can I add one? No. It's create. We never have enough blocks. Yeah, true. Okay. Here we go, chat. What bots do you use for Twitch and Discord? In what way? For stream, mostly StreamerBot. I have an account on Stream Elements, but I'm trying to kind of get away from Stream Elements purely because I want everything to run local. Meaning that I want most of it to run local, meaning that I don't want to depend on Stream Elements servers. Ooh, we're going fast today. Okay, this was worth it. This was worth it. Also, I feel like we're gonna do the rest. Can I go backwards without drilling out the... Yes, I can. No, it's gonna place all the blocks. Oh, God. But yeah, I mostly use StreamerBot for stream. For Discord, I've used a couple of bots. I don't know. I'm not all that fond of Discord bots. Oh, this is not good. No. No. Chat, you cannot. I should have actually thought about this. Yeah, this not my finest moments, I guess. This is all unspawnable. You're also trying to stream soon. Honestly, okay, this is my advice. Look up whatever bot you find a tutorial for. Try it. If you don't like it, try another one. That's my advice. Because not every bot has the same level of, like, I don't know, knowledge and, like, oh god, chat, I can do it. Also, it's not the worst if it blows up a tunnel. But yeah, no, try something out. If you don't like it, do something else. That's my advice. Also, just go live. You don't need a fancy bot and fancy stuff to stream, so just do whatever you want, is my advice. If you want to use Stream Elements, go for it. If you want to use something else, go for it. Okay, do I have my bow, but I don't have an arrow on me. Okay, good. Good to know. I'm gonna read you your fortune in a bit. I'm gonna take care of this problem first. Okay, this we are gonna widen out a little bit. Which stone did you have left? I mean, we don't need that much. We just need to do this little corner. But we do have some cleaning up to do. Like some of these, like this corner needs to go. My boat is good. I used to use it that once, but Nightbot is good if you're thinking about auto moderation. I don't feel like you need automated moderation for like the first few years, honestly. You already have chat open most of the time, so you can moderate yourself. If chat's pretty slow most of the time, so. But it's only when you're starting to get this mass following, I would say, that you really need things like an auto mod. We'll write through it in a second to see what we're doing, but so far this corner needs to go. That's for sure. I mean, it's gonna place it all back in once we go backwards, but could I donate to? You don't have to. You never should. If you want to, sure, but don't have to. I don't require payment for my services, you know. Okay, I'm gonna drill these back out and replace them purely because I can. And I want to get rid of that deep slate. You got it though? I wouldn't say goated. Alright, we're at the track station. Now it's time for us to do cleanup. First of all, very important, get rid of all the drills. Also, I kind of want to know how much stone we have left, because we actually did it. That's how easy I planned out an entire stream for this. I mean, we still need to decorate it. We still need to like automate it and like have a decent way to actually bring it back over here. But hey, Mr. Beerstone's new video, it's a good one. I've watched it while doing some of the prep work for stream. Missed a few streams due to work. What have I missed? We built a tunnel, like this one, and we're about to build. That's probably not going to be for today. We're about to build the witch. Boom, the witch delivery system. Just making sure they cannot drop down on me. Hello? He's got moves, chat. He's got moves. Damn it, he dropped. He actually got moved. Probably fell, right? I'm gonna assume he fell. Be back eventually. Yeah, no, for sure. Do whatever you need to do. And then we could... Of course he's still here. Bugger off. Thank you. How much stone do we have left? It's a lot of cobble. Not that much, but hey, I think that was a good... I think that was a good like estimate of how much I would need. Look at me being all smart. And then these all need to stay. Nope, don't drop through, please. Righty, let's do that. Let's fix this up while we're here. Repair Elytra. I got one better. Oh wait, I only have one better. And remind me, chat, at the end of the stream, we go and repair all the stuff that we need to repair. Okay? You guys need to remind me at the end of the stream. When I say I might end stream right here, you say, but you still need to repair all your stuff, guy. I was gonna say my real name for a second right there, but let's not, right? Let's not. Let's not dox ourselves. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't want to keep those in. That's a good indication where the station is. So, question is, how do we like it so far? Okay, so outside of those very few corners, I am liking it. I like how small, like how close the turns are. Is JoJo seems very little content from him. Hasn't been other creators. He's been sick for a while now, so let the man get better before he starts making videos. Because making a video might seem easy, it does take a toll. You spend a lot of hours sitting, and a lot of hours just. I don't know, if you're not well, it can be like it's a very annoying thing to do when you're not well. So I fully understand him taking a break to get better first, and then giving us the full 100% when he gets back. Right there. Just gonna. Nope, you cannot. That's promotion. I don't really do it. Not because I don't trust you guys, mostly because I don't trust the internet in general. And Discord links, gotta be careful with those, chat. You have to be careful with those. Okay, let's clean up. Let's clean up. Follow on YouTube, now on Twitch. As this is the first stream I've ever. Okay, great. I hope you like it. Okay, so we take that turn. I don't want to make this. Either we bring this back in. Yeah. Your stream is the first I've ever watched of all the the first stream in general, or like the first stream of all the Just Create guys, because that's a big difference. If I'm the first stream you've ever seen, oh god, I'm sorry. if you're the first Create guy, also, oh god, sorry. Hope you get something out of it, you know. I've considered watching. Why? There's so many better options. Okay, like you could have watched Trollash yesterday, doing his thing on the server. What's the secret tunnel for? Haha. Wouldn't be a secret if it. No, it's for the dungeon. It's a way to bring the players back to their starting points. Add some stuff. Yeah, that's the plan. We'll add some texturing later. Was actually on Twitch for a small time earlier this stream, but when I realized I couldn't chat, I was on my phone number. I came back to the YouTube. Yeah, I do have verification on Twitch. I don't want bot rates. Not my thing. I feel like clicking a Minecraft stream is a high risk, low reward. So pretty much a couple. That's true. It's true. Add some stone variants. That's the plan. well, I've known Beauty for a few years, and I'm watching all the content from this screen, so I'll back myself. Ooh, how are you liking the pack? How are you liking the pack? I watch the SMP videos from other creators, but X is my go-to stream. Aww. Thank you. It's cute. I hear you. Where are you? Billy's videos introduced me to everyone. I do think that we have a different way of streaming. Like everyone has a different way of streaming, but I feel like I have. Hello. Have you met my arrows? Thank you. I feel like I see my stream as an extra bit of content, so I do tend to at least try to make it separate content. Like you probably won't see all of this in a video. But then again, I understand why people would use their streams to do all the other stuff. Well, I got into watching Beauty first. It's nice to see other people create ideas. The server looks so cool so far. Yeah, dude, it's so cool just walking around it, seeing everything pop up. It's, you know what is probably the best part of being on the server is just being able to log in and just go and just, what are they gonna what have they done today while I was at work? What have they done? I know how I found this, but 100%. I noticed you have separate content of Twitch and videos supposed to post. Wait, what? You have separate? Wait. I have noticed that you have separate content for Twitch and videos, but I suppose it's post reviews. Honestly, no. It's actually a very big cut in productivity, because I could use all the things that I could use stream to do research collecting, to do anything else to help me prepare for videos, right? But I don't, which is not the best choice. I'll be fair. But again, this isn't my job. I don't need to be 100% productive. I also don't have hours to spend on it, so technically I should. He can't make videos while he streams, right? Yeah, I mean, I could, but that would be to a detriment to the quality of the stream. I would have to turn down the quality of the stream very far, right? Very much, to do that, and that's not something I want to do, because I don't want to make bad content, even if it's just a simple Minecraft stream. So I tend to not record while streaming. I'll do a time lapse here and there, because I think like building a large building and stuff like that. When it's a repetitive task, I tend to do a time lapse, but I don't like doing them. I have friends that are chronically on Minecraft, and they are the same. Log in, and it's like, what did you do while I was asleep? Yeah, I mean, the thing is, they play Minecraft 8 to 10 hours a day because it is their job, right? My job is to help people fix their internet connections by, you know, putting in the correct password. And stuff like that. Okay, I think that's tunnel done. I think it might actually look good, or we could do that, or we could do like wooden beams across the room. What would be the best, you think? If we did that, or a wooden beam, maybe? We had any issues? We had many issues crashing. It's not so much crashing. Okay. Chosen's train Chosen strain does crash, yes, when it's running, or at least it crashes my instance. Not really the server. It crashes my game when it runs. But overall, it's been pretty good. It's probably the best Minecraft server that's Create based I've ever played on. Like, I've had other Create or like modded servers that are like you play for a week and after a week you're done. It's non-solvable. But yeah, no, this one's good. How to balance too? Don't rush things. If your video is not ready, don't post it. Also, don't be afraid to say, dude, okay, things are hectic at work, or my life got in the way of me making a video. Don't worry about the numbers. Whatever people say, all the comments that you get of, oh, you should be posting more, or you should be posting a video a week, or you should be posting so many videos a week. Don't care about it. Do your thing. Whatever is possible for you. You know what? Keep it enjoyable. The moment it stops being fun, you're gonna be making well, not good content. You're gonna be making bad content. That's the only advice I can give, as mostly because I haven't been here for that long in the content sphere, so I don't have all the experiences that the other guys have. And hit the lag police. I mean, it was, as far as I know, it was more of a bit. All of us have been trying to help with lag. But it is good that people like Chosen and Foxy are explaining the different types of problems you can have on a server. Like, lag and TPS are very different. Like, server lag and client-side lag are different problems altogether. With different levels of solutions, right? You're not gonna solve server lag by doing stuff on your computer. Why is there a laundromat? Good question. Because we need it. You know, Stam and Trollash, they're all fun in games, but they really need to get good washing of them clothes. When's the next video gonna come out? When it's done. Mostly not this week, Wednesday. I try to aim every Wednesday. A Wednesday every 2 weeks. That's my pinpoint, right? So, it's gonna be like, I posted a video last week, or this week technically. So, not now the Wednesday. What Wednesday is that? So not Wednesday the 26th, but Wednesday the 3rd. That's the question. That's the date I'm aiming for. Now that might change. I might not get it done, or I might not be happy with it. So I'll still need to kind of decide that. Why not laundromat? That's also true. Why not laundromat is such a good question. Yeah, we need to lower this, because otherwise we get kicked out of the minecart. What are you gonna do after the dungeon? I have been thinking about making a redstone factory and like making all the vanilla redstone components. That's been one. Also, I want to start on a main base one day. Because, well, don't want to endlessly live in a house at spawn. So one of those two. Also, I might actually. I had an idea, right, for a base, and I still like the idea of making it like a Greek-inspired Acropolis kind of thing. That idea is still on the table because I like it, but like Greek-inspired, but create, you know. On the other hand, I've also had the idea of making a base where it's all just games. Like, have my base be all the mini games. Or, not all the mini games, but a lot of mini games. And it's not all going to be my designs. Like, I want to put in some football. I want to put in some poker from the Hermitcraft server. There's other mini games that are out there that are great mini games. Of course, all of those, if they're added, will get recognition in credits where they deserve them. But yeah, that's kind of... I've got two ideas. Those are the two ideas I have. You can be the server Stampy. I do not know what that is or who that is. That would be cool. It would be cool. It also is a very different thing. Both are very different. And I don't think they're easily like incorporated into each other. So I need to figure out which one I actually want to do. Casino kind of thing? No, I don't want to say theme park because that's... Then I'm gonna get comments, oh, you're just copying Mr. Beardstone. How would you do poker game? I was gonna do stat poker from Hermitcraft. But we could do poker in the hand of... And the thing that we make... Actually, we make a deck of card system, like a card system with Create is possible. Like, that is possible. That is possible. You can randomly select 2 cards per player, and then have a random a river put out, and people can bet. I mean, you could, but you could technically make Texas Hold'em within Create. You could also do it within Vanilla, but Create would make it easier. I have to see it then. I'm still... Look, this is me speculating, right? Do not take anything I say right now as the truth, because it's probably not going to be it. This is the truth. I'm going to see when this dungeon gets finished, what time it is, and like how the server is feeling. And then I'll decide what I'll do with the ideas that I have, right? I'm not gonna make any decisions. I'm not gonna make any big plans now. The first big plan that we need to finish is this guy. Once this guy is finished, we can make the new plans. Now, the moment I do anything theme park, carnival related, anything in that ballpark, I'm gonna get comments saying you're just copying Mr. Beardstone. I'm 100% sure of that. I can already tell you. Even better, I'll put money on it. For TOS sake, YouTube and Twitch, that's not true. That's a joke. Okay? It's a joke. Are we good? Good. I want to see your weird theme park. I would make a weird theme park. Yeah, that is true. I would make a weird theme park. I mean, I don't think it would be weird, but I do have different ideas. On the other hand, I haven't done, like, I haven't been to a lot of theme parks. That's not something I do most of the time. I don't like big crowds and large groups of people, so I do tend to avoid those. I've been to Disney for the first time this year, and it was fun, but like we went for 2 days, and I had a lot of fun in those 2 days, but also like so many people, dude. Oh god. If you have weird member on the SMP, I'm not gonna answer that. That's a loaded question, and if that's the kind of question you ask, I would say try a different question. There's no favors here, yeah. I do want to get some more time in with like the American folks Trollesh and stuff. Most of the time, so also honestly with everyone, because when I get on, like when I get off of work, Stam, Foxy and stuff are done with work, so they're not on anymore. Mr. Bierstrom maybe a little bit. I'll catch Foxy and stuff sometimes, but most of the time they're done with working, so they're not on the server anymore. Stam as well. Stam, same time zone. So I'll catch Chosen a couple of times. Most of the time I'm on my own. Night, see y'all later. Have a good night. Hello. Camille? Is that what that says? So I want to get some more time. I've gotten plenty of time with Chosen. Chosen's a lovely guy, and I spend a lot of time with him because he's on when I'm on. Trollesh I'll catch sometimes when he's on, but like guys like Legion, not and like Foxy and stuff are on when I'm at work or asleep. So I need to kind of get some time to mingle with those guys as well, right? Because I'm single on the server, as you can see, and I'm ready to mingle with other server mates in a platonic way. There we go. Nearly done. You might ask yourself, Eggs, why are you doing this? It's so we do not scrape our bottom on the floor. Is it truly necessary, Eggs, that you do this? No, technically not, because they're not going to see it if they're in the minecart. Well, I know that it's here, yes. Isn't it also... No, no, I'm going to light this thing up. I'm gonna light it up, not a lot, but just enough for it to be spawn proof. How long do you usually stream for? I used to do 2 hours, but I've found myself that since doing this stuff, I've gone for like 3 or 4 hours. What are you doing? So we're building a tunnel. This is welcome to our dungeon. We're making a dungeon, as you might know, or might not know. We're making a dungeon. This is the entrance, right here. Eventually we'll have like an elevator going up to the surface, right there. But this is the entrance. This is the end. This is the you've done it kind of room, right? You've done it room. And so what we're doing is we're making a transport minecart train to take us all the way through this tunnel, which we are now building, back to spawn. Hello, handsome fella. Back to spawn, or well, to the starting room. That's the plan. Also, I want to close. This is okay. I'm gonna run for I want to put like a door in here that activates when the minecart. So we could do like station work and like minecart gets to the station, right? Door goes open, and then does here, or we could do. We'll play around with it. I'll finish this up and then we'll play around with it. Because I don't want them to be able to walk back, right? Once they're out, they're out. Once they're in, they're in. Oh god, I'm way too concentrated. Who did that? Alarm? Can you let us see the full dungeon layout? Dude, I found out something really cool. Look. That's your full dungeon layout right there. Isn't that crazy? Have you finished it? No, we're working on it. We're working on it. It's so cool looking. Dude, I'm so happy. It's turning out to be a really good one. It's huge. It's not small, for sure. It's not small, for sure. But yeah, so entrance. Keep in mind, this technically has 3 levels, right? Curious how high the guard will be off the ground, since it has on a bogey. I like the bats. The bats are a natural thing. That's not something I can control. The cart is actually not that big. I mean, you gotta realize, right? We're using this trick, right? So we're not actually, like, the bogey is not actually on the ground. The minecart is about this big. That's gonna be the minecart. I'm gonna take those controls out and we're gonna put them on here, and I'm gonna give this guy control of the minecart. What way? Okay, we're going this way. The new ground level is higher than I thought. Yeah, it's about 2 blocks. Well, technically 3, but 2 blocks from the bogey. Okay, this is the home stretch. I am gonna, like, the end of this is gonna be panels, but that's fine. Also, I don't care for all this cobble deep slate. It could, honestly, I don't care for it. I'm not gonna go and pick it up. I've got plenty of it. If you haven't noticed yet, I dug out this big hole that gave me cobble deep slate for life. Also, I have a big drill. If I ever need more, I'm good. How did you get into Create? I used to be how do I start the story? When did I get into Create? Is such a good question. Do I know when I got into Create? Is the question. I first got into Redstone, and I liked building farms, but also I liked building games with Redstone. And like things that you normally wouldn't build in a single player world with Redstone. And I used to do that on the Flip Discord server, not Flip Discord, Flip community server. If you all know who Flip is, I made a functioning bank on his server one day. Not one day, Took me a couple of months, but you know what I'm saying. And then I found out about Create because also, bro Cody, I'm so bad, but so I forgot about this. I still have your fortune. Anyone who dares to be can never be weak. That's your fortune. Also, the story continues. Come on, focus. There you go. That's your fortune for today. But yeah, no, I got into Redstone. Into silly Redstone, I call it. Because I don't do the whole, like, fully optimized kind of thing. That's not my cup of tea. But then I found out about Create, and I found that it gave me that same itch of, like, it's automated, but it still feels very, like, high effort. Like, you don't, it's not like you can just build everything easily, but it's also not difficult. Like, Create is not a difficult mod to play. It can be quite annoying at times, but it's not difficult to play Create. So I got into it. I found out about Mr. Beerstone's mod pack, started playing that, and that's how I got here eventually. But yeah, maybe if you did an arcade, then you could sell tokens. You can carnival games. That is a good idea. I like an arcade. Darth, your fortune is there are big chances ahead of you. There will be good ones. So there are big chances. There will be good ones, but apparently not all of them are going to be good. Come on, focus. No, it's not going to be. Come on. I know you can. It's trying to focus on the microphone, I think. Or on my guitar. I don't know what it's focusing on. There you go. That's your fortune for today. Okay. Now we fill in this gap. Yeah, I like Create mod because it was a very easy mod. Anyone can learn it. And dude, I've made a video about this, but this system, the freaking ponder. Never mind. That's my problem. The freaking ponder is such a good in-game solution to explaining something. That's such cool. What was yours? Yours was anyone who dares can never be weak. Bro Cody, that's yours. The ponder is such a good system to explain the game without having a lot of text, without having it being intrusive. You don't need an entire manual for it or like a book like some other mods do. The ponder is such a good system. And I also like that it's well, first of all, the freaking additions that you can make to the game because of all the add-ons is great. You can customize Create to your heart's delight. But you can also just play vanilla and use Create to optimize your vanilla game experience. Like, it doesn't have to be a modded experience. You can still make it a vanilla experience and just use, I don't know, some create recipes for difficult blocks to get. Hello YouTube feed, welcome in. Right? So it's I like the simplicity of it, but still the possibilities that you could do with it. I know this feels like a cop-out answer, but I don't know. That's how I got into Create. We're gonna do a run with some andesite, some cobblestone, maybe some tuff in there as well. Because this is gonna be like, this is not gonna be a tunnel that's man-made. This is not part of the dungeon. The dungeon is gonna be textured with like bricks and stuff, but this is gonna be textured like the lower levels of the game. Okay, go like that, and then can I do this? I can. It's the other ones that are a bit tricky, so we'll have to go for like they'll have to do those from the outside in. This is good. I wish more mods had the ponder function. Exactly. That's my argument as well. Hello, RDC Gaming. Welcome to your first ever Just Creates live stream. That's crazy. Welcome in. Hope you're enjoying yourself. What I might do actually is keep everything that's stone flat and then use some walls and stuff from other blocks to kind of create a little bit of depth and texture. Right. I'm gonna do the door, maybe another stream. First of all, I wanna make it functional. Maybe even light it up a little bit. So, what I'm gonna need for this to be an experience that's pleasant is some cobblestone, maybe some tuff, and some andesite. So let's go and grab those. Also, some more stone. What's your most used mod? I would say Create. I don't play any other mod packs outside of this one. Right. The good thing is we can use this guy to go back and forward if we need to. How long? An hour and a half. Okay, we're on a good schedule, I would say. We're on a good schedule. So tough stone and andesite. That's what I want. Maybe some cobblestone. So we're gonna grab you. We're gonna get stone naturally from the dungeon. My question is, do I have some andesite laying around? Do I have to go back to spawn for it as well? I've got a feeling I've used all the andesite. Maybe, if I'm lucky, I still have a bit stored from digging out the entire hole. So let's do that. Let's flip you around for a second to see if anything comes out. Oh, I think we'll be good. I think we'll be good. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be good. Maybe some tough? Question mark? Tough? Ooh, we should look at that. There we go. So I suggest we start at the front. We go for cobblestone first. Right. We're gonna do this in trips. So I'll keep this pretty clean. This where the door is gonna be, and I feel like that's gonna be a good spot for a door. Here. So we're gonna start. Maybe I mark out where the door is. Right there. Right, and then we start from here on out. So we're not gonna do a whole lot. We're just gonna add a little bit of like spots almost. Little spots of like texture here and there. Just enough for it to be interesting. And then here we're gonna do that. I'm gonna take this over here as well. Make sure we're doing the roof as well while we're going. Just that is already going to give us a lot of that texture that we need, and then we'll probably at the end we'll probably come in here, add some tough in there to make it a bit darker in like the center, and then we'll splat some other stuff around. I'm gonna add some small ones too. I have to go. Bye. Bye. Hope you have a good rest of your night or day or whatever wherever you are. If you're in Europe, I wish you well, and I wish you luck with all the heat that we have going on. And yeah. Right. All right, let's do that. This is gonna be the moment in stream where I am gonna go quiet and I'm gonna start focusing. So if I'm too quiet, you guys have to tell me. You guys have to tell me. Okay, then we keep going. Okay, add some small ones here and there. Overall, I think we've got a pretty solid. Yeah, they're just. Also, you gotta realize they're gonna go at a certain speed, so they're not gonna see all these details. So I don't know if I need to do much more than just this. I'll add some tough in there for sure, but I don't want to spend time on things that are not. I mean, yes, they're important, sure. They're not like as important as like functionality of the dungeon, right? Like having a functional dungeon is much more important. Although no, the experience is very important. So gotta put some time in this. Same mossy blocks. I don't like moss that much. It's very green. Whereas tough is a bit more, a bit less, you know, on the front. Yeah, I'm gonna get comfortable because we're gonna be here for a while. Go. Add in some weird shapes in here. I'm thinking of what else we could do to make this a little more interesting. I feel like, oh god, that's. I feel like one way to make it a little more interesting is to grab. Do we have walls? Yes, we do. Okay. To grab some walls and like make this not as flat as it is. Break up the wall a little more. Of course, we'll do that with other blocks as well. But I feel like this would be like solid, you know? That's a lot better than having that flat. Yeah, we'll do something with the roof as well. We've got the blocks for it, so. Okay, that's gonna be enough, right? I mean, we still need to do the back part, but let's say we use this little spot to kind of figure out what we're going to do for the rest of this. So I usually go darken the shadows, so like here. That'd be a bit of a darker block. We could also like replace some of this cobblestone that we have. So it's tough, and then do like andesite here, right there as well. Right? Looks a lot better, right? Of course, you can use some walls of this sort, and then same goes for this guy. And let's add some guys of this foliation in here as well. Yeah, I think that's a lot. That's gonna be better. It's not a lot, but it's enough. That little change of color is enough. And this one, that one. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Why do I not have music? Hello, Zach. Welcome in. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum. How are you doing it, Zach? Hope you had a good weekend. We're just texturing the walls a little bit. Texturing the walls of our tunnel a little bit. Giving ourselves a little bit more decoration in the tunnel. But not too much. Not too much. Don't have to spend too much time on this. Ba-da-bum. Back, are we in a maze? No, we're in the tunnel. We're in the tunnel. Just decorating it a little bit. Okay, that's good. Then let's get some tuff in there as well. Okay. Yeah, if you compare that to this part, of course, again, not done yet, but that's a lot better. There we go. Doesn't need to be a lot most of the time. Just a little bit of a different color in there helps. Just a little bit of a different color can do a lot. Now let's do that one over there. Then we can get a tough base in here. Yeah, you guys in here as well. Like that. Hmm. Need some tough, and then some andesite. Right. What time is it? Give me a second. Give me a second. That's fine. Fine. Okay. Okay. I might actually. Let me see. Can you see the wind? You can. I was gonna say it's getting colder outside. I might actually open the window so I can get some fresh air in. How do I do that? Okay, chat. Hold on for a second. I'm gonna open the window. I'm gonna put you guys on this camera for a second, and I'll be right back. You'll still be able to hear me, but just opening the window. Okay, window's open. We got some fresh air coming in. Should help. That, and then some stuff below here as well. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Dude, this already, just with the window open, so much difference. Such a big difference. It's so much more bearable. So much more bearable. 35 here today. Yeah, it was something about the same today, I think. Do you play sometimes on the SMP off camera? Sometimes I do, but I like to do like meaningless tasks. Make farms that are not interesting on camera. A lot of that is done on stream most of the time, but I have this thing where over time I'll end up like kind of getting not bored. Bored is the wrong word for this. But you just kind of lose interest in what you're doing, I guess. And one way I've find solution for that is to do something else, something different, completely different. Like the chess game, the chessboard that we made is one of those ideas that I had, where it was like, I need a break from all of the dungeon work. We're gonna make a chessboard, and most of those things are not recorded. And I know I should record them, but that's the point of them. I don't want to, because sometimes I get sick of just being in my recording voice and recording mentality. I just need like a break, but I don't want to do something else. Like if I do something else that's not on the server, that's not like, my mind doesn't see that as an actual break. So it needs to be on the server. So like yesterday, I needed a break from all of this, and I built a sheep farm, a wolf farm, back at spawn. It's not big. It's not like this big farm. It's actually a very standard, very simple design, but it's never gonna be in a video. I don't, or at least not the building of it. It's not gonna be in a video. I might mention it, where it's like, oh, I built a video of build a sheep farm. What's the tunnel for? To bring our players from that point, all the way back to that point. Okay, this is a big one, but we can do big. What's the tunnel for? Same answer as like the same answer as 2 minutes ago. To bring people from that point all the way back to that point. That's what the tunnel's for. I don't know what to say. Anything else? I can't tell you anything else. That's about it. That's a great question that you'll find the answer to in the next video. What's the tunnel for? To bring people from that point over there all the way back to that point. You might be joking, but I will keep answering. I'll keep giving you the same answer. Oh, give me that back. Nope, that's not where that goes. That's also not the correct spot for that. Right there. We'll do that. Put some more cobblestone in there as well. Right. I do want to get some walls in here as well. Just to open up that turn a little more. The stone bit be lit up. The others need to kill more. It'll be lit up just enough for it to not spawn mob. Most of it is slab level though, so only like these little bits where there's a torch is spawnable. Okay, I think that'll be. Just don't want it to be too abrupt. Sure, that's fine. That's fine. We'll have to do something about this wall, but again, we don't want to do too much. We want to have like a door. Where I'm gonna put that door, I have no idea. Probably on this side, but this is gonna be a spot for our door. So we can only start texturing from that point on. Good. One more over here. Have it go all the way over here. And need to be a bit careful to not take too much out. Also want to keep some of the stone in here, so I'll do like that. Maybe have this come down like that. Take some of the floor bits out to get some tuff in there. Give me a second. I'll read that in a second. I think I know. I've seen the first two words and I know what that is, but I'm gonna read it in a second, just to be sure. Two lovers forbidden from one another defined. Yeah, that's secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Right, that's gonna be the extent of our decoration for today. Right now, I want to get a. Right now, I want to get. If my son sings that song every we go to an alleyway, that's the correct way to raise your son. I'm gonna have you come in right there. I'm gonna disassemble that train. It's gonna break all the blocks. I know. I know. I miss one though. Is it down here? No, but I do see some cobblestone. Or some normal stone. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so right now, what we need to do is take you out, change you, and then I'll need to put in a block right there. Right? And then put you back in. Oh, not there. Right there. That should be glued. Never mind, it's not. My cat's called Momo. Hey, my brother has a cat called Appa. And then we need to give him a. We need to give him a nice train thingy schedule. Back to spawn we go. Also, I need to make train stuff. By saying yep, yep. Imagine if you could. Oh boy. Boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Are you gonna repair now? We might as well, right? Since we're here. Might as well. But what I'm here for is, do I have hardened plates? Do I have any hardened plates left? I don't think so, no. Do I have any obsidian? This is not a good side, do. Pressure, please. Thank you. Wait, where did I put my ender chest? I think that's about it, right? That's all I need to repair. Okay. All right, that's all of that. Rain schedule. And then we have to hope to have that we have 9 pieces of paper. Okay, now 9 pieces of paper. Hopefully. Nope, but I do have these guys planted out. 4, 6, 8, 10. Train schedules enough to last me a while. You can use the old token power tokens. I still need to trade them in, to be honest. Still need to trade them in. Okay, so need to get below. Wait, no, wait, where is the station? Why did I put that station over here? Needs to go down here somewhere. This little platform is mostly, if I ever have to do maintenance to that little train that we have, mostly why we want to do that. Right there, we'll call this eggs. Oh, eggs dungeon entrance. Okay, and then we need to fly to the other one. Can I get in here? I can. This one is okay. Okay to go. No, wait, it's not okay to go. You still need to put that block in the floor plate. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Right there. Damn it. Okay. I do want it to be turn around though. So we will assemble it. What are we? Nope, still not. Huh? Gladys snuck in. I'm doing well. How are you? That's the way we want it. Also, did I put in that? Did I put in the? I did. Okay. I'm doing well. Hopefully, you're doing well as you well too. Close this up again. And then we'll call this doing alright. Trying to stay off on injured leg. Ooh, yeah, those are not fun. EXT. So we are gonna go from travel to station, dungeon entrance, right? Have to go by. And then we'll do redstone. No, station powered, right? Then travel to station again, dungeon exterior, and then over here we'll do redstone again. Good. And now we'll fly over there, see it arrive. It's gonna go full speed, I think, but we'll have to change the speed as well. Although maybe not. So what I want to do now is, because I can read out the. This is now we're gonna get a little technical, you know. So station is now active. I need my redstone box, which is this guy. I need you, and you, and I also need these. No, not that guy. This guy. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read out. Because technically, I could. Yeah, see, I got that, which is great. Because now we can do this simple thing called a redstone delay. Can I do that? Because that would make things a lot easier. Because then I can just put you in there, set you to, let's say, 30 seconds for now. So now it's going to have a 30-second delay. And then it should move again. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey! The other side is going to be a different way of activating this. Okay, I think I have. Yes, I have everything. So we'll do that. We'll set you to receive. I need a button, a darker button. You can't make deep slate buttons, can you? You're gonna want a blackstone button, and I feel like I have some blackstone in here somewhere. I just don't know where. No. Also, we don't really need blackstone or whatever, because we have copycats. My beloved, where did I put my? Yeah, I know. That's the plan. Where did I put my stone cutter? Well, let's put away some of the blocks first. Stone button. Okay, the question is, where do we place that button? Okay, do we just place it like on the wall somewhere? Maybe put it at the back here. Gotta go, eggs. It's like 1 a.m. right now. Do whatever you have to do. If you need sleep, go sleep. It's important to take care of yourself. No. That's a very precious block of stone. And then we put some tuff on there. Oh, I was gonna think tuff would be great. It's probably not. Like, it's okay. We'll make that look a little better. But yeah, we can now take a seat and try this out. I actually quite like the speed. It's actually, yeah, I like the speed. We need a little bit more shape in like the roof. Then we get out and it'll go back on its own. I like the shape. We need some of this stuff in there, glow icon. And then some shape in the roof, but that's going to be for a different stream now. I like the fact that we changed these two valves. That's a lot better. I like it a lot better. Whoa. It's gone now. Then I still need to do doors. I still need to do the rest of the tunnel. Also need to clean up my inventory again. Let's do crafting things. You guys can go in there as well. Alrighty. I have a box with rails somewhere. I don't know where it is. Oh well. Oh hey, it's another one of those. Boom, boom. You guys go in there. Your redstone signals. Right, what's on the to-do list? Oh, what else is on the to-do list? What else is on the to-do list? That's done. Okay. Do this. Oh, that I still need to do, but that I'm gonna do off camera. I'm not saying everything because I want something, certain things I want to be like, you know, a little bit of secret. Little bit of a secret. I think that's gonna be it for today, though, from what I can see. Do we have any one that we know of we can raid into? Do I know people that are live? Dire boxes for easier funding. I might have to do that one day. I'm still in that phase where I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna keep in shulker boxes and what are temporary shulker boxes. So I don't know. The moment I have that, I will. You know what? Lagundo is live. Sizzle Sore is live. We're gonna raid into Mr. Sizzle Sore. Come on. I hope you've enjoyed stream. It was a bit of an easier one. Hello, Kim. you're here right at the end of the stream. We're gonna raid into Sizzle Sore. If you don't know who that is, he's a great guy. If you're on the YouTube sides, you'll get a link to his Twitch channel. Be sure to say hi, and I'll see you all on Thursday. Bye.